In this video, we want to explore some things that you may not know about Loop in Microsoft 365. Most Microsoft 365 users are familiar with Loop components as collaboration tools that can really help them build out content in Teams chats or Teams posts and Outlook emails or within other Microsoft applications. But did you know that Microsoft Loop is a standalone application as well? To access the complete Loop application, you can launch the Loop app from the Microsoft 365 portal, and that's going to allow you to access the web app from anywhere on the planet, anytime, anywhere, any device. You can also launch the Loop app from your desktop if the application's installed. Now, accessing the full Loop app is going to allow you to review, organize, as well as manage the Loop components that you're using or have created from various Microsoft applications like Teams channels or Outlook emails, all from within this single centralized application. Now, in addition to bringing these Loop components together, it allows you to create groupings of Loop components and tie them together on a Loop page. And if you have multiple Loop pages, the application allows you to organize these pages into Loop workspaces, which is going to bind all those Loop pages together very much like a book. Want to see something super cool? When you have a Loop component that was created in an M365 application like a Teams post, maybe even in your meeting notes in a Teams meeting, you can select this icon and add this component to a Loop workspace, either a workspace that exists by finding it on this list, or you can create a whole new workspace. You now have multiple access points to a single Loop component, allowing you to dive into it for multiple locations. Which kind of brings us to our next topic. Loop components as well as pages are portable. We can take a Loop page and use the share capability to embed it within a Microsoft Teams post, within an Outlook email, even onto your own OneNote notebook page, which will again create multiple access points to a singular Loop component or page. All of this offers real-time collaboration solutions for everyone who has access to it. So every time you open that Loop component from any location it's accessible from, you are always accessing the most up-to-date information. When you've made an update to a page, you can open the recap pane and add some notes here to help your colleagues better understand what you've changed on the page. Or you can even use this area to create a conversation history and comment section attached to that Loop page. If you're not happy with a change, no problem. Loop is also tracking your changes, which does allow you to access a version history and restore a previous version if needed. Now, it does work a little differently than the version history you're used to, so be mindful when you are restoring previous pages. Workspaces also have a status section that when they're selected are going to provide you with some page insights, which essentially is going to summarize the really important activity and page information, as well as highlight other important items like tasks that are coming due and things of that nature. As you scroll down, you're going to find some summaries of the added Loop components you've put into the various Loop pages of the Loop workspace. And it's also going to allow you to access any recap notes that were added by your team members within any of those Loop pages of the Loop workspace. Lastly, did you know that you can print and save Loop pages? In this electronic world, sometimes we do need to get a copy of the content that we've created with our team. So, although there are many copy and share options to help bring Loop pages and components into other Microsoft applications you're working in, it does allow you to save a Loop page as a PDF or send a printout to your OneNote notebook if you prefer. There is so much that the Loop application is capable of, and there are so many hidden features and tools that are just waiting for you to explore them. Visit CCC365.com to check out some smart guide materials and some training videos to truly help you dive deeper and learn all about this versatile application.